dead over there? And possibly 2 more? Possibly 4? They're dead.
Dead?
They're dead.
Dead?
Yes, dead.
Oh my goodness.
They're fucking dead, bro. Because of your stupid ass shit. 2 of them are fucking dead, bro. And I don't know about the rest.
Huh?
I don't know about the rest. But 2 for sure. 2 for sure.
Okay, when I'm calling.
Who are you calling?
I'm calling.
Bro, they finna lock your ass up.
Huh?
They finna lock your ass up.
Who like that?
They're gonna lock you up.
I'm lucky?
They're gonna lock you up. Lock you up. Put you in handcuffs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they're gonna lock you up. That's manslaughter, bro. They're fucking dead. Subhanallah. Motherfucker, man. Talking about because somebody swear he was going fucking fast as fuck. He's taking off.
Huh?
He's taking off. The driver. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Oh my God, thank you, Lord, for protecting me. And the culprit's over there. Yo, this is insane. This is insane. I don't know if I can unsee those people. This is the driver right here. What the fuck, man? What? What happened?
When I'm coming and somebody is left you on I put here. So
But the traffic was there, bro. Like, there's no way you should have been. I'm a trucker myself, bro.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to. You were going way too fast. Que really no. Y se va para allá, güey, con ese güey. Le estoy diciendo, quiere ir, güey. He's not even from here. Pero le dije, te está poniendo los zapatos y no, y así quiere tirar para allá.
Yo sé, y luego se baja diciendo, ¿qué pasó?
Ya.
Ese es el culpable de todo eso.
Yo le dije, I'm about to do a citizen's arrest. I don't give a fuck. Dice que porque, and I got it on video, he said that que alguien se le cortó y se fue así. Le dije, bro, I'm a truck driver, bro.
Me too, bro.
You don't go with the traffic as this was. He was not going 5 to 10 miles per hour, bro. Come on. There's no fucking way. At least I just got a little bump, but
Well, us too, man. We're in that black truck,
but there's fucking there's people gone, bro.
There's a couple cars where their heads chopped out.
No, they're gone. I got it on video, but I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I know my right. I'll do a citizen's arrest in a heartbeat. Fucking motherfucking put vehicles on fire out. Got all these fucking. Let me clean the camera. Got all these fucking emergency vehicles, but there's people almost dying and there's people dead, and they're over there grabbing other people, man. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God. I saw the whole fucking thing, and then I get a bump, and I'm like, oh my God.
Five people are dead, including children, and at least 4 other people are fighting for their lives after a drunk driver caused a chain reaction crash in Austin that happened around 11:30 last night. And the man now charged with this violent accident was behind the wheel of an 18-wheeler. Fox 4 Sean Rabb in the newsroom with the story. Sean.
A sad, sad story, Clarice. That big rig driver in the Travis County Jail facing a host of charges, and he had a court date for a speeding ticket in North Texas next week. Crumpled cars, smashed SUVs, and twisted trucks sit on southbound I-35 in North Austin. Daylight reveals the deadly multiple vehicle collision Thursday night. 17 vehicles and 17 victims.
5 patients have been pronounced deceased on the scene. That includes 3 adults, 1 child, and 1 infant.
11 others transported to several Austin area hospitals. 4 adults with critical life-threatening injuries. 1 child with potentially life-threatening injuries as well. The accident scene spread over 1/10 of a mile along the interstate. Some had to be cut out of their vehicles. Krista Castro says her husband tried to get out of the way, but was hit from behind and knocked into the car in front of them. The couple traveling from Dallas to Mexico with minor injuries.
Un trailer que está allá, el de Amazon.
Castro said there was an Amazon semi-trailer that came through, crashing into everything, everyone, and we couldn't tell if he had brakes or not. Solomon Weldakiel Araya was arrested and charged with 5 counts of intoxication manslaughter, 2 counts of intoxication assault. The 37-year-old was driving an 18-wheeler. Weldakiel Araya was supposed to be in court in Wilmer, just south of Dallas, this coming Tuesday for a 63 and a 30-mile-an-hour zone speeding ticket. An Amazon spokesperson in a statement writes, "This is a horrible tragedy, and our thoughts are with all those involved. We're looking into this further and will cooperate with law enforcement as they investigate." Austin Fire Department grateful for the Good Samaritans who assisted some of the injured.
With our total of the 17 patients, with everything that the chaos that we had here, the bystander support at the initial onset of the call were very helpful.
I was trying to help the people who were stuck in the cars. I saw minors. I saw a little girl on the floor, and I couldn't do nothing. I saw another lady. I saw the parents on the vehicle. It was all smashed down.
All he could just see was this Amazon truck just plowing through cars and just throwing everybody in every which direction.
It's been nearly 24 hours since this entire area was blocked off as police investigated that 17-car pileup. The driver police say is responsible for this deadly crash remains in custody tonight, facing multiple felony charges. Now, we actually uncovered that he was already scheduled to appear in a Dallas courtroom on Monday for speeding. Now, instead of a traffic ticket, legal experts say he could spend decades or even life behind bars.
There was a lot of injured people. There was a lot of people who passed away here.
A chaotic and destructive scene played out late Thursday into Friday morning as 17 vehicles were involved in a deadly pileup on I-35 South in North Austin. An infant, a child, and 3 adults were killed in the crash, which involved multiple 18-wheelers, and 11 others were hurt. Witnesses who rushed to help describe what happened.
The truck driver was just going through everybody.
My driver was, he bought a new truck last night, and so he was taking it home. And as he was coming down 35, all he could just see was this truck just plowing through cars and just throwing everybody in every which direction.
Clicked in my mind that if you just run through somebody's face, a lot of people ain't gonna be able to take that over and 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 over.
Yeah, they did. I'm talking about, I sat there and watched that shit. Like, I was so shocked to while I was trying to go get my gun, bro. I ain't even couldn't find that bitch so quick. As soon as I got that bitch, I just shot. But he took off in the house. He took off in the house with his hands up. I don't know what the fuck, bro. Might be on some dog food, some something. It's like I don't like that. That ain't nothing. He ain't never did nothing like that.
Hell yeah, I be in my feelings. Don't play with me. I don't play with others. Stay the fuck away from around me.
72-year-old Jitton Payne and 86-year-old Harold Payne Sr. spent their entire lives building a legacy of love, hard work, and sacrifice. They raised their children with care, worked tirelessly to provide, and created a home that was meant to be their sanctuary well into retirement. In their later years, life had slowed down, church on Sundays, keeping up with house chores, and enjoying the presence of their grandchildren and great-grandbabies. After decades of labor and devotion, they had finally earned peace. But peace was never truly theirs, because for the last 13 years, their youngest son, Donald Payne, turned their golden years into a waking nightmare. Jitton loved her son, too much perhaps. She tried everything to help him. She gave him money when he was in trouble, shelter when he had nowhere to go, forgiveness when he lashed out. Nothing worked. No amount of love could heal the sickness inside him. No amount of second chances could stop the violence brewing beneath his skin. And in the end, he repaid their kindness with murder. He didn't just kill them, he executed them. On their own front porch, in the very home they once welcomed him into, he bludgeoned them to death with cinder blocks. A brutal, inhuman end at the hands of the very son they had spent a lifetime protecting. And to make it worse, he saw no remorse, no regret. In his own words, he had already warned the world, "My demon time ain't nothing nice." He knew exactly what he was, a beast, a monster, a man so consumed by evil that even his own flesh and blood were not off limits.
I never been with her daddy. She calm, so I add her to the tally. Oh shit, okay, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to talk about Daryl, a man who spent more time flexing in the gym and posting thirst traps than taking accountability for his actions. According to him, he was a lead advisor at a consulting agency, a construction worker, and a computer expert, basically an overachiever in everything except being a decent human being. But when night fell, oh, that's when he really shined. He was a personal trainer, self-proclaimed sex symbol, and a full-time menace to society. Ah yes, behold, the rare and majestic Daryl in his natural habitat, grunting into the mirror, zooming in on his pants, and objectify himself like he was posing for an OnlyFans audition. And let's not forget his favorite pastime, making demon videos. Yep, nothing screams, totally stable individual, like posting videos of your face morphing into a demon while telling people you'll be back no matter how much sage they burn. Because clearly, what the world needs more of is unhinged Jim Ross with a god complex and a criminal record. But here's the thing, Daryl wasn't just a social media clown. He was dangerous. And this didn't start yesterday. No, his reign of terror began over a decade ago. Back in 2012, Daryl got into an argument with his roommate and decided to settle it the mature way by stabbing him multiple times with a kitchen knife. And what did this grown toddler say it was over? A woman. Yes, because when in doubt, blame love and passion for trying to murder someone in cold blood. But did he learn his lesson? Of course not. In 2013, he took things up a notch. This time, he stabbed his own wife. She was found bleeding from her hands, stomach, and back, barely alive in the parking lot of their apartment complex. And when police asked Daryl why he did it, guess what he said? The devil made me do it. Oh, okay. So now it's the devil's fault. Sure, did they finally lock him up? Throw away the key? Give him the prison sentence he deserved? No, he was back out within a couple of years. Because apparently, 2 separate attempted murders weren't enough to keep this man in jail. By 2015, Daryl was still walking free. Not only was he out in public, but the only crime he seemed to get arrested for was being drunk in public. Because obviously, getting wasted in the streets is a bigger offense than literally trying to kill 2 people. But don't worry, he was also staying productive by making TikToks at the gym and pretending to be a deep, spiritual man. Because in between assaulting people and posting demon videos, Daryl loved to drop a Bible verse or two, sprinkle in some God is love captions, and talk about unity and peace. Yes, nothing says, I'm totally redeemed, like stabbing your wife. For years, Daryl's family protected him. They bailed him out, gave him second chances, and ignored every red flag waving in their faces. His mother did everything to help him, gave him money, let him stay in her home, and tried to get him to take his medication. But some people can't be saved. Some people don't need help, they need consequences. And money was at the center of it all. Because when Jitan finally said no, when she finally refused to keep funding her grown, unstable Sense lifestyle, he snapped. Add to that his own struggle with his sexuality, and Daryl wasn't just angry, he was spiraling. The very demons he claimed to embrace online were eating him alive, and instead of confronting his reality, he lashed out at the only people who ever loved him. On March 5, 2024, as his elderly parents sat peacefully on their porch, Daryl snapped. Instead of taking his mother's advice to get help, he picked up a cinder block and beat both of them to death. He crushed the very people who spent their lives trying to help him. His own family filmed the aftermath.
Damn, man.
Folks still in. Yeah, they did. I'm talking about, I sat there and watched that shit. Like, I was so shocked to while I was trying to go get my gun, bro. I ain't even couldn't find that bitch so quick. As soon as I got that bitch, I just shot. But
he took off in the house.
He took off in the house with his hands up. I don't know what the fuck, bro. Might be on some dog food, some something. It's like, I don't. Like that ain't nothing. He ain't never did nothing like that.
After killing his parents, Daryl did what all cowards do. He barricaded himself inside their home, forcing police into a 4-hour standoff. SWAT had to fire tear gas into the house just to flush him out.
Oh, look at all the smoke. Like, what the fuck? Look at all that gas them folk went in that bit with. Them folk got hella gas in that bit. Yeah, he's still in the house.
Oh, now he wants to hide. Where was this energy when he was threatening people online and acting like the biggest demon on earth?
We're here along Krebs Avenue where a 4-hour standoff has just now come to a close with the suspect involved in the 2 people's deaths is now in custody. Police got a call around 3:35 saying that there were 2 people fighting in front of a home in their front yard. The suspect arrested has been identified as Daryl Payne.
We were able to make the perimeter of the home safe, or the suspect's house, and through measures of trying to communicate with him, that didn't work. So we were able to breach a window and take him into custody.
And just like that, the reign of terror ended. Daryl was finally arrested for murder. Following the killings, Jitan's brother gave an interview with the news, expressing his sadness over what happened and providing insight into Daryl's long-standing mental instability.
Harold and Jitan Payne were killed in their front yard along Krebs Avenue in Pascagoula Wednesday afternoon. Their son, Daryl Payne, was arrested for their deaths. 24 hours later, Jitan's brother, Edward Robinson, showed me around the scene. After a 4-hour standoff, the windows of the home were left broken, much like the family. Robinson lives just a few doors down from his sister. He says he wasn't home when he found out what happened.
I got a call. My neighbor, she called and she informed me that my
My nephew had, he had killed my sister.
Robinson rushed home to crime scene tape and patrol lights, leaving him in a state of disbelief.
We know that it exists, that it has happened before, but I've always, if something was to happen like that, it was going to be for another family. But it just, at that time, just showed, and as of at this moment, showed that we are not immune.
Robinson says Jatan and Harold had been married for more than 40 years. He says the family will remember them as the great people they were.
They were wonderful people. Harold and Jatan had nothing but love for each other.
As for Daryl Payne, Robinson says that he was close with the family, but had battles of his own.
He had mental sickness, and it affected him as far as that, hey, when he didn't take his medicine, he just became another person.
Jatan and Harold deserved better. They spent their lives loving their son, believing he could change, only to be beaten to death by him. This wasn't random. This was a lifetime of ignored warnings, a man who should have been locked up years ago, and a system that failed to protect innocent people. Some people aren't meant to be free. Some people don't deserve endless chances. Daryl showed the world who he was over and over again, and yet nobody listened. And as for Daryl, enjoy the prison gym, buddy. It's the only mirror you'll be flexing in front of for a long, long time.